Hello from Nibiru, Ireland. Paulie back with you with Alien News Monday. And sorry if you were looking for me for the last few days. I was actually down in County Waterford, Crystal, County Waterford and County Cork for a couple of days. Working away, keeping the bills paid, as they say. Weather, we've had little mini hurricane last night, about 2 a.m. this morning, woke me up. The weather's been up and down. We're back to mild weather today. What did I do when I was down in Waterford? I didn't do much video footage. I have a little bit there, but I'll probably put that up into this video. Well, when I was in the hotel for the 2 nights, I decided that I'd watch something that is troubling me. So I said I'll speak about it because this is the Truth Channel. And as we're doing alien fake news on a Monday, I thought I'll introduce everybody to a guy called Bobby Dassey. Now, if you don't know who Bobby Dassey is, well, you will know who Bobby Dassey is because I'm going to tell you the future news like I tell you about the weather. This guy is going to get charged with murder, okay? But unfortunately, the sheriff's office in America, if you've watched the program Making a Murderer, I decided to cabbage on the settee in the hotel bedroom and the bed for 2 nights when I was finished work, and I watched Making a Murderer 2. Now, I watched Making a Murderer 1 in great detail, and I understand from the filmmaker's point of view that they left out certain stuff. But I'm not here about the evidence of that program. What I'm here to talk about is people that are good at judging people's character. Now, everybody that watches these videos, I'm sure, they're tuned in to life, okay? Some are probably more religious than others, okay? But are you a good judge of character when you meet somebody and say to yourself, there's something not right? Well, imagine the whole of the town is dodgy. I'd nearly go as far as saying that I just can't understand how a guy that doesn't swear, that might use bad words, okay, but the guy comes across as a normal guy that gets into bad humour. I get into bad humour. A lot of people get into bad humour. Okay, I put many a smart text message together, or I've written a letter with swear words in it many a time over the years. Okay, now a guy gets locked up for 18 years, right? Now let's put it together that a 2-year-old can understand it, because that's what I like to do, is simplify everything and then just give you the outcome, what's going to happen. Now, 3 years ago they brought out Netflix Making a Murderer, which put Netflix on the map, okay? The work that went into that to show you the corruption. There we go again, there's the corruption word. AI, you'll have to do something about that. Now, listen, I'm going to show you a guy that's done a video similar to this, speaking in great detail, and the swear words that he used every couple of seconds, all about what he thought of Making a Murderer 2. Now, if you didn't see it, well, I would advise you to watch it, to see how corrupt the elite is. I'd nearly go as far as saying that the first judge in the case, okay, is part of the elite group in that town, okay? And you can see them all standing in a circle in the middle of the forest, holding a flame in their hand, if that makes sense. Like, you know, devil worshippers, things like that goes on in these little places like Waco. Remember all these little mad places over the years? Go into Google and have a look at all the little psychopathic towns in America, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah? Now, can you imagine if a guy gets locked up for 18 years and the corrupt police, sheriff's office, have the information all about him, okay? They have all the information 8 years before they let him out, and they put it into a safe. All about Bobby, the scumbag Dassey, okay? That's a pervert that watches bodies getting chopped up. Now, I don't know when he's finished watching this video, he's going to type that in. Mutilated bodies, burnt bodies. Go in and have a look at all that. Yeah, like Bobby Dassey. Because that's a little bit, excuse the expression here, fucked up. And I don't usually swear, but this programme is probably the most gripping thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm 46 years of age. Okay, Bobby, you're going down for a long, long, long time. Okay, and the part, that the new lawyer that Stephen Avery has, the part that I didn't hear her saying was when Bobby turned around and says he set his alarm clock for 2:30 to go hunting. Oh, and then he changed the story around. 1 minute he's seeing trees are getting over 1999 RAV, and then the next minute he didn't. Okay, now these people that forget what happened. You know the day somebody goes missing? Them days, like what happened? Do you remember where you were when John F. Kennedy was shot dead? Do you know these things that happen through life where people ask you, can you remember? Now, if somebody goes missing in a small little town where when you fart, everybody knows about it. Yeah? Everybody knows about it. And all you have to do from little old stupid human being is go into Google Earth, and zoom right into that town. And then zoom right in and do street view and look at all the different shops and hotels and everything else. And ring them up and ask them all about the corruption in their town. Because the sheriff controls everything. The sheriff is in town. Okay? Dickheads they're called over there. And I'm going to ring the sheriff's office today and tell them that they're pure scumbags. Pure scumbags all the way up. Every single person that Stephen Avery, okay, every single judge has refused. They don't want to know because, the insurance company says they're not going to pay out the 36 million. Because something to do with the policies. The policies void on what happened. He wanted 18 million and he wanted another 18 million. So they had to pinpoint any stupid, gobshite, muppet asshole out there that's watching today. Yeah? That can't add up one-on-one. If you watch the programme, watch Making a Murderer 2 and see the corruption between all the judges all the way up to the Supreme Court. Yeah? And Brendan Dassey, I feel sorry for more than anything else in the world. See, when you go into YouTube and you type in murderers, let's watch a murderer. Let's watch all the murderers in court. When they're handed down life sentences, watch the murderers that jump across the counters in the courthouse and aim for the family. Or the ones that shout abuse left, right and centre. Or the guy that's sitting there shaking because he's going to get sentenced to life. Do you know, 46 years on this shithole of a planet, okay? The corruption is disgraceful. Right across the board from the sheriff's office up to Silicon Valley. It's a effing disgrace. And I'm not going to swear now because I don't really swear in the videos. So I said I'm not going to do it now. Okay? Now, two guys arranged to go shooting. Yeah? Arranged to go shooting at the same time. Now, unfortunately, the stepfather, or should I say Stephen's sister's husband, well, there's something not right about him either. See, in a little small place, everybody knows what's going on. Okay? Now, the police went through the computer footage of Bobby the scumbag. Yeah? In fact, most people that I've spoke to in the last 2 weeks that actually asked me, they said, Paul, why don't you watch Making a Murderer? I says, I haven't had time yet. So I watched it. And all the people that have common sense, you know, the ones that are tuned in. Let's say everyone outside the bubble, which is that little county over in America. Everybody outside the bubble is looking in at how stupid they are. How stupid they are. The local bars. There's a guy on YouTube that done a video all about this, and he's brilliant. You have to go in and you go down to see bad language or something like that. He has in brackets. And what he didn't say about it. And bang on, mate, you're 100%. I'd love to sit and have a drink with you. Go into YouTube and have a look for his video about making a murderer. Yeah? Well, Bobby, listen, mate, setting your alarm clock for 2:30 in the day, no. I don't think I've ever done that in my life, unless I was out working late at night time, which in fact he wasn't, right? So setting the alarm for 2:30, okay? At the same time, he's looking out the window at Teresa getting into her RAV. Now, I'm going to say, because I might do a few videos about this, actually, it's not always about the weather. It's about the news. It's about real news. That's what I do. Real news for real people. Firstly, Teresa's family. Well, very quiet. Didn't come out and say anything. You know something? I'm going to say shame on her family as well. Shame on her family as well. I know they lost a daughter, yeah? But shame on them. You know why? Because they are going to get a shock when they find out the truth. Here's a guy that gets out of prison after 18 years. Now let's simplify it, because I'm not going to be here for long today. I'm busy. I just said I'll do this little video. Here's a guy that gets locked up for 18 years of his life. Okay? Now, I told everybody he didn't do it. Okay? This is the nice guy that, yeah, does get into bad humour. I get into bad humour plenty of times. You know, I'd probably bounce my mobile phone off the wall 3 times in bad humour. Yeah, so, you know, am I classed as a lunatic crazy? I probably am for doing these stupid videos half the time. But let me tell you something. This guy done 18 years of his life. Did anybody watch the video of him when he gets out of prison? Okay? This guy, talk about reformed. It's one thing getting locked up for something that you done. Even if he did the rape, he'd get out after 18 years and say sorry. Okay? They pinned it on him. Okay? They planted the evidence and they said he done it. And little old DNA comes along years later and then he didn't do it because of the evidence. Okay? So, boys and girls and all the stupid people in America, yeah, they've done it once on him. Now, imagine getting out of prison, right? You never want to go near that shithole again. You never want to go back near prison again. In fact, you shouldn't have been there in the first place. Right? So, let's take them to court. The scumbag sheriff's office. Let's take them to court. And then all of a sudden, they're rubbing their hands going, that's no problem. The insurance company will give them the 36 million, get rid of him. Oh, sorry, sheriff's office. The insurance company's not willing to give them the 36 million. You're going to have to scrape that money up together and start giving out more fines for speeding.
So, what kinds of questions were police asking you?
This one, she was out here with time, around. That was about it.
Did they ask you to take a polygraph or anything like that?
No. Well, tonight, the cops come and they asked me if I remember anything. And I told them no. And then they asked me if they can come in the house and check the house over. I said, I got no problem with that. Come on in. So they checked the house all over. Everything was fine and they left.
If they asked you to take a polygraph, would you? Would you not? And why?
I don't know. I got nothing to hide. They want me to, but I don't care. I'm just at home, work up there all day. I barely go anywhere. Once in a while I go to Manitowoc and come back. That's about it.
There you go. There's the sound of a man now that sounds like a guilty man, doesn't he? Yeah. Listen to the sound of his voice. Now, I'm trying to live in the real world. I put the videos together and I tried to be open-minded about it. Go in and watch all the other videos and listen to all the real murderers and see do you notice any difference. In the meantime, see ya.